Pick dogs, man, coming in real quick, man. 24 hours, one more sleep to go, man. MMA locker room here, Millz Young. I got my co-host Brad Francis. How you doing, my man?
I'm doing good, man. It's Friday, favorite day of the week. This card's fire. I'm pretty stoked for this one, especially the main card. How you doing, bro?
Man, I'm doing good out here, man. California time, you know what I mean? It's 5:50 right now, man. I'm stuck in traffic, man. It's like 100 degrees out here, man. Like Elsinore, right now. So, man, it's hot out here, man.
It's hot out here as well. It's summertime.
Man, speaking about being hot out here, man, shit, that we was last week, man. 4-0 on our premium picks out here, man. Shout out to everybody that got their little money with us on that. Sweep the board on there. Besides that, on our show picks, I went 2-1. Missed one of my bets on there. Brad, you remember how you did?
Yeah, I mean, my best bet was that Karine Silva money line. I mean, that was easy money there. And then my parlay was Ivalov, Molina, and Silva. That hit as well. I did have Jarzino as a dog. I mean, you're right in that one. Did you think that was a good stoppage there?
Nah, it was a quick stoppage, man. It was bullshit. That was a
I don't
way
know.
quick
He was
stoppage.
hurt though. He was. I don't know if he was gonna recover from that, but
Man, you need to let a guy like that fall, man. It's the heavy, they're heavyweights. It's a main event. You know what I mean? Like, nah, that was a quick stoppage. But yeah, that's Rosenstruck for you. That's why I'm like, I can't. I just can't.
yeah, I didn't expect him to get hurt that bad that soon, but it is what
Yeah,
it is. Volkov looked good.
yeah, man. Volkov look good, man. Couldn't call it though. I wouldn't predict. Out of all things, just imagine Volkov first round TKO on Rosenstruck. Everybody had it the other way, probably.
Yeah, for real. That's wild.
Yeah. Man, but hey, no time to, get caught up with what you did last week because we got a whole new card this week and we trying to eat UFC 275. You got 11 fights on the card. Would have had 12. One of them got pulled off. The Manel Cape and Bontorin fight got pulled off. Bontorin couldn't make weight. This morning had to go out to the hospital. Something was wrong with him medically. He has a history of not making weight. Don't know if the UFC is going to keep him around. Sucks, man, because that fight was going to be fire, right, Brad?
Yeah, that was gonna be a good fight. Definitely disappointing news. I feel like Manal Cape just keeps getting screwed here. So hopefully they can make another fight for him soon.
Yeah, shit, man. So we'll go over some of the fights that we like on the card, starting with the main card. But just to go over some of the fights, got 11 of them, starting off with Jocelyn Edwards versus Ramona Pascal, Nia Long versus Savannah Gomez Juarez, Mr. Perfect Kung Ho Kang versus Battle Dana, Jacob Malkoun versus Brandon Allen, Hassan Machete versus Steve Garcia. You got your boy Sangwa Chu versus Joshua Calabo. Oh man, but those are just the fights on the prelims, man. Let's go ahead and get started, man, with the main card. Main card, we're gonna be kicking it off, man. It ain't kicking it off with a banger, man. I'm talking about Ramazan Amif, 20-5, taking on Jack Della Madonna, 11-2, taking place at the welterweight division. Ramazan Amif, last time we seen him in the ring, he was supposed to have that win over Hot Chocolate Danny Roberts, but I don't know what the judges was thinking, and they gave it to the other guy. So blatantly, it was a fight to where a lot of people in the betting community and MMA community thought that he was robbed. That was the last time you seen him in there. He's the type of fighter, Russian wrestler, but not those type of Khabib type of wrestlers. That's not all he does. Sometimes he does stand around on his feet. But you know what you're gonna get with Ramazan. He's gonna go out there, lay on you like a blanket, like a sleeping bag, try to take you down. Not too explosive on the feet. With striking, getting a little bit better. But really not really putting it all together like you would like to see. On the other side, Jack Della Madonna. Last time we seen him in the ring, man, he got a quick TKO over somebody. I forgot who it was. Made his debut on a Contender Series. Man, he has that fighting tenacity, that I like to back. Actually, he's one of those fighters that I really like. Coming out of the Contender Series. Just to give you guys the opening line on it, opened up at a -110, pretty much a pick 'em on any side. Now Maladana's a big favorite, -155. Money's coming in on him, man. How you feel about this, Brad?
Yeah, I like Jack Maddalena too. I mean, he's on 11 fight winning streak. 10 of those were finishes. If he's able to just keep this on the feet, I think he gets the win here. And the odds aren't too bad right now. He's at like a -160. I mean, I think that's worth it there to take Maddalena in this one. Amiv, like you said, good wrestling, but kind of just a boring fighter. I don't know. I feel like Madalena is going to be able to do enough on the feet and pull out the win here.
How do you see it? How do you see him winning? Do you think this is going over 2.5? Do you think he's going to knock him out? What do you
That's a
got?
tough one. I mean, 11. He's on an 11 fight winning streak. 10 of those were finishes. So this guy does finish people. It could be smart to put some juice on the knockout, but I don't know. Like you said with that Meave wrestling, I can see this. Him tying up Madalena in different points of this fight and kind of grinding out some rounds, making them long. So, if I had to put money on it, I'd go KO though.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Not bad, man. I actually like the over 2.5. It's juicy. It's like -210. I could see that hitting. My over 2.5. Yeah. So when it comes to, like I said, I'm a Jack Melodella fan. What I've seen off him so far.
Yeah. I
But I
mean,
made money a lot with Ramazan, and I gotta go with the dog in this one, man. I think he's
really.
gonna be able to just go out there and take him down. He's coming off of a loss that he felt he won. I think he's gonna be coming out there a little bit more aggressive to really be like and show these people. If you thought my last fight was a debatable one and I lost, I'm gonna show you there's no debating in this one. So I'm going with the dog. I think I'm like one of the people the only ones on this iceberg. I might be sinking on the Titanic. Who knows? But I know everybody's going on Jack right now. Even though you couldn't get him at that little bitty line, -155 is still a decent price tag if you think he's gonna win. But I gotta go with the guy that I seen fight more, and I know what he's gonna do. All throughout the fight. So taking the dog in this one, man.
All right. Starting off with the dog.
Starting off
I
with the
like it.
dog, man. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, so this fight that's coming up right now wasn't supposed to be on the main card. The reason why it's on the main card is because that Manel Cape fight got taken off. But if you ask me, this fight should have been on the main card. I'm talking about Andre Fiallo, 16-4, taking on Jake, the Celtic kid Matthews, 17-5. This is taking place at the 170 division welterweight. Last time you seen Fiallo, or if you're like, hey, that name sounds familiar, Brad, tell him why that name sounds so familiar.
This man fights like every week this year. It's crazy. He has this is his fourth UFC fight, and his debut was in January. So it's pretty wild. UFC's keeping him active, and I like him in this fight as well. I mean, Jake Matthews, he was a young prospect, and he's solid all around. But look, Fiallo, he throws bombs. I think he's going to catch Jake Matthews. I kind of like him via KO here. Let me see what those odds are for knockout.
I got you. Fialo by knockout, I want to say it's plus 105.
Oh,
I already been doing some research on numbers and stuff like that. Because a lot of people are like, that's the way they think he's gonna win, because that's how he's winning all his fights. And -145 is not bad, the line where he's sitting at now. But I mean, you can get plus money on it too, and just hey, might as well go that way if you betting Fialo, right?
yeah, I don't see this one going to a decision. I kind of wish I was getting a little more for a knockout win, but yeah, I feel like that's how he does it. I got Fiala in this
Got
one.
it.
I like Fiala. He's cool, man. I feel like he's gonna have a
Yeah,
future.
Jake Matthews, man. Last time you see him in the ring, lost to Sean Brady. One of those fighters out there. Came into the UFC, real young. Moving up and down different weight classes and stuff. That looks like he's just now filling out to his frame in this welterweight division. He's one of those fighters that I think if he were to like actually move out to the States and switch camps, get away from his his family camp and everything like that, you would see him grow a little bit more and add some little bit more tools in there. But he's a young fighter and he's still putting it all together. I will say this: the Fialo line. If a lot of people are betting him, which I don't think they are, because that line is staying there, and it pretty much stayed there all week. It's one of those lines to where it didn't get slammed as the week went or anything like that. It's kind of surprising, because a lot of recency bias usually happens with fighters. Not this time, man, because Fialo's all the way down to a -135. Money's coming in on the Celtic Pride, Jake Matthews right here. So, if you guys are actually betting Fialo and stuff like that, that money line's coming down, man. So, yeah, that's it's gonna be a banger fight, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and Jake
You got
Matthews, he hasn't fought in a while either, so that's why I also like Fiallo. I mean, he has so much momentum. He's super active right now, and Jake Matthews just he's coming off a long layoff, coming off a loss, so I think it's a tough fight for him.
got you. So you're riding with your boy Fialo, right?
I am. I'm gonna keep riding the train.
Yes, sir, man. Let's keep this thing moving on along, man. Hey, man, you got 3 fights left, man. If you're watching this right now, we need you to do something, man. And what's that? That's hit that like button right there, man. Hit that subscribe right here at Pick Dogs, man. We definitely got to get you guys more active in there, you know. We're putting this out 24 hours right before the fights, you know, just to let you guys get those last looks and those sharp bets on there, you know, just to give you some little extra things to think about if you are thinking about betting this UFC card. So do us a favor, just hit that like button out there. And if you got some bets, leave them out in the comments, you know, after the video drops. You know, I'll watch this and see what you guys got. If you guys got any winners, I'll shout you out next week and stuff like that, you know, so we can keep cashing together.
Beautiful.
Man, speaking of beautiful,
I
man.
love this fight coming up, bro.
Love
Be
this
wild.
fight, man. Two beautiful women coming into the ring, man. And what they did in the last time was just beautiful, man. They put on art. If you like martial arts, go look up the last fight, man. I say this and I say this meaningly. It is one of the best UFC fights of all time. Not just women. It's the #1 women's fight of all time, but I even put it up there with one of the best fights of all time in UFC history. Weili Zhang coming in 21-3, you know, ranked #3, strawweight division, taking place at the 115 weight class versus Joanna Jędrzejczyk, the Polish gangster. I mean, she's just gangster, man. 16-4. Last time you seen her, it was against Weili Zhang. You know, took 2 years off. You know, got her body right, got her mind right, expanded in business and stuff like that. Now she's coming back for a rematch. It's not going to be a 5-round fight. It's only going to be 3. Opening lines to give you them to him. You had Weili Zhang roughly around -175, -180 on those books. Didn't stay that. Now money's coming in on J-Check all the way until up to Thursday. That's when the line changed. Now you could get Weili Zhang -155 on there. Money's coming in on Joe J-Check. How you see this one playing out, bro?
Yeah, I mean, like you said, one of the best fights ever. I don't care, man or woman. I mean, Joanna looked like she had a baby coming out of her forehead. That shit was wild, bro. Yeah, I feel like this is going to be kind of a similar fight. Joanna's going to have the advantage when it comes to volume, things like that. Weili Zhang's going to have the power advantage, and um, I think Weili Zhang's coming off those 2 tough losses against Rose. I know she wants to get back in the title contention. I'm going to take her again in this one, and I like her via decision. You could get that at +140. The last fight was 5 rounds, and I mean they were throwing some crazy stuff, connecting with some crazy stuff, and both fighters made it to decision. I don't see why this one doesn't go to decision either. I could see Weili maybe sleeping her, but probably not. Joanna's so tough, so yeah, give me Weili via decision at +140. I love that pick a lot, actually.
Like it, man. Yeah, man. This is one of those fights, man. I don't even care who you betting on, man. Just sit back and sit tight and watch it and enjoy it. Because you know it's gonna be a great one. So yeah, Joanna Jędrzejczyk, man, she's one of my favorites of all time. When it comes to, you know what you're gonna get in there. It's nobody that has her like attitude and stuff like that. Weili Zhang. All right, so you know she was over there training at Fight Ready and stuff with that with Henry Cejudo, but not for this camp. You know she's out there in Thailand training just because she wanted to be more adapted to her surroundings out there and, you know, in Asia and stuff like that. So it's not like a far travel and stuff like that. So, you know, I kind of look at it like it might be in her favor, but then again, it might not be because I did see some stuff on the embedded to where when she was working out with the people in her camp, it was kind of like her first time working out with them out there, you know, so it's a little bit awkward and stuff. So I don't know which type of Weili Zhang we will see, but what I predict is we're gonna see a way more explosive Weili Zhang, the one that we seen when she first came into the UFC. Because when you're not introduced to new stuff, you go back to the good stuff that you're good at. So like you know, like if you're with a camp and stuff, and they know you're good at doing these certain aspects and techniques, that's what they're gonna train you at, and just say, all right, well here, do this. Let's keep you sharp at that. I'm not gonna try to teach you nothing new.
Hmm.
So you know, yeah, it's gonna be a real great fight, man. Can't wait. I know a lot of people are playing the over. It's roughly around like -250, -260. I'll give you something different, man. I don't think this fight's going the distance. I'll be the one to give you that one out. So yeah, I think this fight ain't even gonna go the distance. And yeah, I just can't wait to see it, man.
There you go. You got a premium on this one?
Got a premium on this one. Got a premium on another one. So you know, I just
Hey, I feel like,
keep it nice and
yeah, I feel like,
just
yeah,
keep it nice and you know,
yeah.
just
This could
keep it
get a little
nice and
sneaky.
sweet for you. You know. Let's keep this thing going, man. You got title fights coming on, man. This is a premium title fight at that, man. Valentina Shevchenko, 22-3, taking place. Flyweight division, ranked 125 versus Talia Santos, 19-1. This girl's built like a beast. Check out the vernacular on both these women, man. Honestly, they'll beat my ass and Brad ass at the same time. Like,
Real
that's
quick.
just the way they are. But back to this fight, man. Valentina Shevchenko, man, she's been running through every single woman pretty much in the weight class, but a lot of people that I'm hearing now, they're saying that she's fighting cans. I look at it like this: you got to fight whoever they put in front of you. And they ain't got nobody. So, and everybody that they put in here, she turned into a body. So, it is what it is. Betting lines, let's get down to it. That's what we're here for, right? Shevchenko opened up a minus 750. Usually, when you open up a minus 750 on a Shevchenko fight, by Friday night, every event that went by, people parlay you. You're at a minus 1,000 usually. Not this one. Shevchenko's all the way down to a minus 600, minus 500, even on certain books out there on Vegas that you could have got her at. This line is dropping, man. And it's dropping like, well, what could I say, man? It's dropping like Rob Font in that Cheeto Vera fight just for no reason, man. Let's go, man. Talia Santos on the other side, man. She's getting a title fight, after putting out some women, not looking the most impressed with her resume, but same thing, she's just fighting the girls in front of her, and looking impressive while she's doing that. Wins over Molly McCann. That's when she first got put on the map for me because I was on the Molly McCann hype train right there. And after that, I learned never again can I bet Molly McCann. After that, she got a win over Jillian Robertson. Okay, nice. Won by decision. After that, win over a legend, Roxanne Modafferi, who retired. Okay. After that, a win over Joanne Carterwood, who was, a top title contender, within the last year and a half, last 2 years. So what else can you do? You beat a legend. You beat a veteran. Shit. What else is there to do? Fight for the title and let's see what you can do. I will say this, man. You got those bettors out there that's just betting her because they think it's the year of the dog. Amanda Nunez lost. This person lost. Big favorites are losing, right? I get it. But I will say this. I give Santos, I give her more chance to win this fight than any of the girls that Shevchenko fought since Shevchenko fought Nunez and shit like that. So yeah, that's what I'll say with that. Nowhere am I saying that she's that caliber, but I will say, man, Santos ain't scared, man, and she's big, so she's gonna come out there and fight her fight. She ain't gonna look scared until she starts getting her ass whipped in those late third rounds and shit. She starts turtling up. Everybody say they want to fight Shevchenko, and then once they get in there, they see that machine gun she got tatted on her. That's what she hits like. That's what she strikes like. So for me, I got it. I got my best pick on this fight right here. It's a prop. I'll give it to you at the end of the night, Brad. What you got for him?
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you. I think Talia, she's better than a lot of the title challengers that Shevchenko faced. But dude, it's Valentina Shevchenko, bro. I mean, in my opinion, she's the best pound for pound female fighter. I know she took those losses to Nunez, but just Nunez has the side advantage on her. When it comes to technique, I mean, the girl's just disgusting. If you think I'm going to take Talia Santos in this fight, you're crazy. I gotta go. I gotta go Valentina. I'm going inside the distance at plus 130. Look, I like Talia. I think she has a good future, but I mean, it's Valentina, bro. She's gonna finish this girl. 5 round fight. I could see, third round, fourth round, she gets a finish. Maybe on the ground. I think she kind of wears her out in the first few rounds and then chokes her out in the third or fourth.
Got it. I like it, man. Sprinkle them round props, man. So when those main events come out, man, you sprinkle them round props, man. You get them at like plus 1,300, plus 1,400. You just gotta put some little bit of money on them, and they usually hit. So you sprinkle them on two or three. Lose one or two of those bets right there, and you hit that one. It's gonna make up for what you put on there and a lot more because they're big and juicy. So that's something I've always been doing for the last years of UFC too. So highly recommend doing that, man.
Yeah, especially
On
if you get a fight like this that's like so like such a mismatch where you expect a finish. It's like just pick around and it's kind of like playing the lottery from there. It's like all right, let's just
Yeah,
hope.
hey, no,
Yeah.
for real. And it's like the amount, like the least. Let's just say if you, I don't have it in front of me, but I already know. Let's just say the least. If you play Valentina round three, it's gonna be like plus 700, plus 600, plus 700. So it's like, oh, okay. Then you play round four, plus 1,000 or something. Play round five, plus 1,500. So you're like, all right, let me put,
Yeah.
stack it on those three. see what's gonna happen.
It's like roulette. Yeah, just
Yeah. So let's go, man. Let's go. And that's a championship fight, man. Title fight, 5 rounds, man. So it's gonna be a good one too, man. Next fight on the card, man. Wrapping it up real sweet for you guys, man. Glover Teixeira coming in, defending his belt that he just got. 33 wins, 7 losses, representing Brazil. One of those guys that, took a long time to get here. I remember him fighting Rashad Evans, John Jones, everybody in the weight class. I will say this, wasn't really a fan of him or anything like that. Always just seen him as like, whatever, but man, he has wins. And the losses, shit, they're only to the best people in the division and shit like that, one of those guys, but a little bit older, man, 42 years old. A lot of people don't like putting money on a guy that size, that age, but he says he's in his prime. He's been fighting like he's in his prime. He's been the underdog, man, back to back, and he's the underdog, and he's the champ. And, what's the champ sitting at? Let's see, man. I don't know exactly the comeback on the champ, so I do know Jiri Prochazka sitting at a minus 210, So Jiri Prochazka sitting at a minus 210. Glover's at the comeback at a plus 170. That's just a little bit disrespectful to the champ to be an underdog. Ain't the first time this happened. Happened to Charles Oliveira. Jiri Prochazka on the other side, 28-3, only 2 fights in the UFC. Used to fight over there in Rising and stuff like that. So he's used to these, this crowd and stuff. Has a win over Volkan Ozdemir, put him out, put him to sleep. Has a win over Dominic Reyes. It was a nice fight too. Spinning elbow, NFT type of KO that'll get you, on a fucking NFT type shit. Shout out to Jiri Prochazka for that one. But he's one of those guys, awkward striking styles, striking from all different angles, samurai type guy, weird hair, big old long ponytail, yeah, so it's gonna be a hell of a fight. I will say this, I got the dog in this one, man. I'm gonna just go with Glover Teixeira, man. He has good boxing, man, and he can get you pressed up against the cage. One thing about it is once he starts to get in danger and gets rattled and shaking for his life, he knows what to do. So he grabs you. That's when he goes for the takedowns. And once he gets you there, he's usually submitting, So I'm gonna go ahead and go with the dog in this one, man. Plus 170 on Glover Teixeira. Brad, how you got this one?
yeah. I like the pick. When it comes to a fighter, I can't pick a fighter in this one. It's just too tough for me. I mean, I could see Glover taking Jiri down and choking him out at some point, or just containing them all 5 rounds and just keep taking them down. Jiri, on the other hand, I could see him hitting Glover with a crazy spinning elbow and sleeping him. So this is a fight that it's wild. We only seen Jiri fight in the UFC twice, so I still want to see a little bit more with him. It's pretty wild. He's already getting a title shot, but he does deserve it. I mean, the dude's crazy. The dude's fun to watch. Both.
True.
Yeah.
True.
But we seen him against the Ozdemir fight. Ozdemir had a little bit of success, pieced him up, and I mean Glover does have good boxing, could take him down. So, but at the same time, I can't bet on a 42-year-old. It's just tough for me, So I'm gonna go with the over 2.5 rounds here. I don't love it. But the last time we seen Glover get knocked out was 5 years ago against Gustafsson, and that was in the 5th round. And I see if Glover does win, I think he's gonna have to push it to the 3rd or 4th round, 5th round even, and kind of tire Jiri out on the feet. So I'm leaning the over 2.5 rounds in this one.
Nah, man, I feel you, man, 100%, man. When it comes down to a fan of fighting style, Jiri Prochazka, I love it. I love to see that type of stuff, But I mean, that's not something I'm ready to bet on. 2 fights in the UFC,
Yeah.
So I just can't bet on that like that. Maybe if it was a different opponent, lighter price tag. But nah, man, like I just can't bet on that. But I'm gonna love to watch that type of fighting style compared to a Glover Teixeira fighting style, right?
Yeah, nah, yeah. I mean, the dude's gonna be fun to watch. If he is the champion, he has potential to be a big star. So, definitely excited for this one.
Let's go, man. Let's go, man. Let's go ahead and wrap it up, man. So we're gonna go through it real quick. We're gonna give you our best pick, our best dog, best parlay. I started off with mine, man. My best pick of the night. I ain't playing no games, man. Valentina Shevchenko inside the distance. Get it out like a plus 110, plus 115, or at a plus 105. Shop around for the best.
Another one. I like Weili Zhang via decision. I think that one goes to a decision. I know you like the under there, but yeah, I'll give you that one too.
Got it.
That Valentina pick though, that's beautiful. She's gonna win. She's gonna knock her out, bro. She's gonna finish.
Hey, I'm with you on that one.
Yeah.
I'm with you on that one, man. All right, so best dog of the night. Bro, I'm gonna be honest, man. This car got some great dogs. I'm gonna go ahead. Hassan Mashite. You get him at like let's see right now. He's fighting Stevie Garcia. You can get him at a plus 155. Yeah, I'm going Mashite plus 155. Best dog of the night.
There you go. I'm going Kyung Ho Kong. The guy Dana he's fighting just came off. Hey, why are you looking at me like that, bro? Oh, yo, you like that? All right, yeah. He's the guy Dana just coming off a brutal knockout. What it was like a couple months ago. So yeah, man, I'm gonna take Kong as a dog.
Let's go, man. Lottery pick parlay. You know me, I ain't playing no games, man. I'm just coming to win. Give me some straight money or some plus, whatever it is. Give me Song Wucho minus 210, and then give me what was it? Brandon Allen at what did I get him at? I gotta get minus 280. It comes out to a plus 105 parlay. Yeah, lottery pick parlay. Put them two together. Hey, get you some money. Get in, get out.
I love that. I'm gonna tell that actually, but I'm gonna roll with Brendan Allen. Throw Valentina on there, might as well, and then give me Weili Zhang.
Like it. Man, some of those fights though that's entertaining on there, man. I like the women fights on there too, man. That Jocelyn Edwards fight's interesting. That long fight's gonna be interesting. That Garcia fight, man, it got some good fights. I know a lot of people don't know these names of these fighters and stuff, but man, it got some opportunities, man. So trust me, man. If you really trying to get paid, man, get our packages, get our picks, man, on this card. I got four underdogs ready to go, locked and loaded, man. So let's go. And those numbers are all going in my favor. I already got one out there, so you can get that right now. But all the other three is gonna be up there tonight. But yeah, man, I got four dogs. It's only right because we right here at Pick Dogs, man.
Let's
So
go.
man, Brad, man, go ahead, tell them where they can catch you at, everything like that. When I'm not on Pick Dogs, go ahead, catch me at MMA Locker Room, interviewing your favorite fighters and stuff like that. Got an interview coming out with Nate Maness. He's going to be fighting Nurmagomedov's cousin coming up, so stay tuned for that. Also got a few other stuff going on, so just check me out at MMA Locker Room on Twitter and Instagram.
Yeah, for me, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Brad wins bets. I throw free picks out in all sports. Also, pickdogs.com. Check out my capper profile. Get my premium picks there. Sweating out some MLB games right now, but we're just trying to get on a heater here. So appreciate all you guys watching, and yeah, we'll catch you guys next week.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Remember, man, one thing, man, hit that like, hit that comments, and hey, if you don't win your bet, it's probably because you didn't hit that like tonight. Let's go.
Let's go.